ready now.
The first game to be based on the late 80s manga of the same name, Sword of the Berserk tries to deliver the same fury and gory action the series would become renowned for. While it's certainly not short on the latter, it fails miserably to deliver a compelling gaming experience. Yuke's beat 'em up suffers from a number of issues, including shallow gameplay, clunky combat, and a severe lack of replay value, ensuring it sits nearer the bottom of the Dreamcast's library. As a dreaded curse plagues the land, Guts happens upon a town where a Mandragorian runs rampage, but is quickly slain. Baron Balzac, ruler of the town, is impressed with his capabilities, and thus sends him on a journey towards the plants which supposedly spread the disease. Guts' rage leans dangerously close to an interactive movie, with about 75% of the game taken up by cutscenes. While the story is told with visually stunning and decently voiced cutscenes, it just isn't very interesting. Considering how much of the game consists of its story, this is a bit of a problem, and when you throw in some translation issues, it's far from compelling.
Damn you! You're gonna die for that! I doubt it, punk. Who does this guy think he is? Your big sword won't save you, tough guy! Come on! Let's get him, boys!
Once Guts does pick up his trademark sword, things go from bad to worse. Though gleefully gory with intense violence, the action is very clunky. The lack of a lock-on functionality leaves you swinging straight past enemies. Incredibly cramped environments often see your sword clattering walls more than the goons you're supposed to kill, and the small repertoire of moves, 2 combos, grenades, and a long-range pistol shot, are woefully shallow. There's a lot of other frustrations, such as some cheat bosses which test your patience more than your skill, an odd continue system, and very little gameplay evolution results in a boring, frustrating, and extremely thin feeling experience. Speaking of which, Berserk is also incredibly short. While beat-em-ups are generally on the brisk side, the 2-hour length here is crippling. More than half the game is just cutscenes, and what little gameplay is left over leaves a lot to be desired. Occasional moments let you take a branching path, utilising quick time events to send you down different routes, but these add little. A couple of extra modes and mini-games can be unlocked depending on which difficulty you complete the story on, including a fleeting diversion with Guts' anime sidekick, but again, these add so little to the already wafer-thin experience.
God! A Mandragoran monster!
Sword of the Berserk isn't short, however, on technical prowess. It really showed the jump in quality from the 5th generation of consoles to the 6th, with thick and detailed characters which animate smoothly during cinematics, attractive locales which pop during cutscenes, and generally solid performance which keeps the action flowing. Combat looks particularly impressive, especially the high levels of gore and gruesome decapitations. The sound is solid, with atmospheric music adding some tension to the experience, better than average voice acting for a Japanese localization from the time, and chunky effects which work well when the combat doesn't see you constantly swing into a wall. It remains baffling how well received Sword of the Berserk Guts Rage was upon launch, because even next to the elders of the genre, like Streets of Rage, Yuke's brand of clunky combat, a tangible lack of gameplay, and poor replay value ensures it sits nearer to the bottom of the barrel. While it was cool to see the dark anti-hero in video game form for the first time, the presentation is way above average, and some of the violent action might put a smile on your face, it's not enough to redeem the severe issues which undermine this one. Die-hard fans of the manga, and perhaps those looking to showcase their Dreamcast to those out of the know, may find value here, but for anyone else, this one is better left to obscurity.
I have made my decision. I am going with you to the great tree to get its heart. Then we will negotiate with Balzac. We will tell him if he wants the heart, he has to give us the medicine.
Do as you like.